Hi guys, this is Rusty, Rusty78609, Central Texas, USA. It is Friday. It's Friday morning, December the 16th, 2016. It's 7:58 a.m. And the reason I'm doing these videos this morning is because sometimes it takes all day and a day and a half to get them uploaded. So I just do them when I can or want to. And then they just kind of pop up on my channel at random. Which I guess is okay. But anyway, 7:59 a.m. Central Standard Time, December the 16th, Friday. And temperature outside is about 51 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be about 72, 73 today. Tomorrow it's today. Okay. Tomorrow's supposed to be warm too. But Sunday's going to be cold again. Monday's going to be cold. But anyway, having said all that, I had a lot of comments. Thank you very much. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it. But anyway, I had a couple of, let me start all over here a minute. Damn. Cut. I did a video earlier about eating while you're camping in a car or whatever. Doesn't matter. If you're camping, you want to eat food. There's a lot of ways to eat healthy, and it's hard. My brain's out here, my mouth's right here. Okay. Whenever you're out camping, sometimes, you have a tendency, you want to go to the fast food places. Thumbs down on that. Go to the grocery store. Make the grocery store your fast food place. Because even if you have to go to the deli there, it's better than what's his name? So anyway, here's a guy right here. It says, "Hey, Rusty, I'm about to be living out of my Toyota Corolla 2014. Good luck with that. I would really like to chat with you about your car camping." Well, we're going to chat right now, okay? Please send me a message so we can get in touch, okay? I sent you a message, and I'm going to expand on it with this video because I have never lived in a car. Even though I have camped in a car for a period of up to 28 days in a row and could have lived in a car and probably still could live in a car, I don't live in a car. And there are a lot of videos from people that are living in a car that will help you a lot more than I can, because I don't know the little ins and outs of where to park and all that kind of stuff if you're doing it stealthily. Okay, so check out Enigmatic Nomadics. That's one. They got some people living in cars. Check out Bob Wells. He just started a new channel, and he's got some people that are living in cars and vans and stuff. Same thing. If they're living in a van, you're going to have the same problems they have. Okay, and living in a car or van is just a question of overcoming the problem, okay? Because it's getting the stuff and moving it around, because everything's kind of in the way unless you're really organized, okay? Check out my playlists on my home page for camping in a Prius, okay? And one of the things you're really going to need, one of the really important things you're going to need, is one of those little organizers where you put all your little stuff. And you can get them at Walmart pretty cheap. They're like organizers for a closet or stuff, where you can just go to Walmart and look at the organizers, okay? They're like $5 or $6, and you can hang it off a seat, or you can put it somewhere in the car, and it'll have a lot of your stuff, the little stuff that you forget where you put it, okay? And you're going to need a lot of little boxes and stuff, as you'll see. But check out, just go to YouTube and do a search for living in a car. I promise you'll find more information there than I could ever give you in 10 years, because you'll be talking to people that are doing it, okay? But, one of the things I have actually looked at videos related to car camping and living or van living or camping, and one of the things you got to do, without exception, in every video, and everybody that's doing it says same thing: you got to get organized. And that means you got to know where all your stuff is, and you got to have it set up so that you're not constantly having to move it, okay? And the two things that you need to work on up front is how you're going to poo-poo, pee-pee, and keep clean. Because if you don't do that, you ain't going to enjoy it worth a damn, okay? Now, you may already have that thought out. You can always go to Walmart or store and poop and all that shit. That's fine. You like that, didn't you? Shit. All that shit. Okay, I got it. But anyway, and as far as showering, there's ways to do that. There's a lady I know that lives in a Prius. She's lived in one for years. And there's a guy that does it too. And, they've done it for years. And, they take showers, but you know, they do it with these little washcloths. You can buy a package of washcloths at Walmart for $2 or $3 for 20 of them, and they use them and then they just throw them away. They don't worry about washing them. And I do the same thing when I go camping. If I have to take a shower or what I call a whore's bath in the car, you know, where you just wipe off. You know, one lady, the lady uses just alcohol. She just puts alcohol on the washcloth, you know, under the arms and all the hairy spots, and then wipes off with a, you know, with a with a wet wash rag. You know, you can also warm you some water and splash it on your face and stuff, and wipe it off with a wash rag or something. And you can stay pretty clean that way, but you're gonna have to, because if you start getting little rashes and shit and stinky, well, you're not gonna have many friends. And you know, so staying clean is a real issue. Living in a small confined spot like a car or van, pooping and peeing is another issue. You know, keeping all your stuff organized is the third issue. In fact, there's a guy, I watched a video yesterday, that is living in a van, and you may find it when you do your search on YouTube. You may see it because he's talking about living in a van. In fact, do a search for living in a van, and there's one guy did a video for the 10 problems he has, his 10 biggest issues living in the van. You might want to start there, because if you can overcome the problems, the easy part is easy. You understand? It's the other stuff that gives you a headache, you know. But again, you know, use old Father YouTube, because there's a million people out there that are doing it. You know, I'm not doing it, and that's a big difference. My little mouth can say a lot of words, but if you ain't doing it, that don't mean crap. Okay? You know, you listen to those or watch those videos with people that are actually doing it, living in a car, and you'll get all the ideas you need as to, you know, how to poop, pee, stay clean, you know, how to fix your food, how to get organized. Because, you know, you got to be organized, man. That's it. And it's got to happen every day. Now, you can, if you get it down, you know, you get it really organized, it may not be too bad. But there's going to be days you're going to say, man, it's cold out there and I'm stuck in this little confined spot. And so you're going to have to deal with that, or find you, you know, go take you a walk at Walmart or someplace, you know, get out. You know, don't go crazy, okay? But anyway, having said all that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, bye USA made, okay? Take deep breaths, drink plenty of water, exercise, and that goes for you. If you start living in a car, you're going to have to exercise. Yes, sir, because the better you feel, the more you're going to be able to deal with the situation. Health is the key, man. If you've got good health and you rest good, then you got a weapon to deal with all the problems that come at you every day. Every day. If you don't rest good and you don't eat good and you don't feel good, every little problem is going to run right over you. Every one of them. And that's why I tell people, you know, all this crap about, well, you're only supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. Get 9 hours of sleep. Get 10 hours of sleep. It ain't going to hurt you, I promise you. And I remember this. That so old war veteran was talking about being in combat and stuff, and he said, you guys got to remember that rest is a weapon. Think about it. If you're a well-rested soldier, you're going to fight a pretty good fight. If you ain't had but an hour's sleep in 3 days, you're whipped. So anyway, thumbs up, guys. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.